Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Tiffany and I'm super excited to have you joining me today for another Sunday reset video. We're going to be getting the house ready and prepared for a new week. If you've got some cleaning to do or some organizing or something to do on your checklist, why don't you go ahead and join me? I've got some great music for you today, and let's just get started. Today's Sunday checklist involved all of the normal Sunday checklist things. That includes cleaning out the refrigerator, which is what I'm doing here. Danny was out picking up the groceries while I was doing this. I had done the grocery order a couple of days before, done all of our meal planning, so he was picking those up while I was getting the refrigerator ready and making room in the pantry. So that's what I'm doing here. That is a normal Sunday routine for this household. If you do not order your groceries, I would highly recommend it. It makes grocery shopping so simple. I literally just go in and add everything from my normal list, and then I look at recipes to add anything that I need to include that isn't on the normal grocery list. It makes it really, really simple, and it just cuts down on so much time. You're just driving there to pick it up, waiting for somebody else to load it into your car, and then bringing it home. You'll notice Danny is dressed for some serious winter sports, and that's because it was freezing outside, and all of the animals are surrounding him because we had just run out of animal food, and so they're all waiting waiting patiently. I don't know if you've ever seen all our pets like in one single frame. In fact, this isn't even everybody. We're still missing somebody, but they were all patiently waiting for me to give them some food. another list item that I wanted to get done today was vacuuming the couch. I do this fairly regularly, but it really needed it today because, like I said, we had movie night last night. There was popcorn kernels everywhere, all kinds of snack crumbs all over the couch. And as you can see, Charlie, my Chiweenie, she does not have any interest in moving. She's so funny. She gets in her spot and she doesn't move. So you'll be seeing more of Charlie in this video a little bit later, but as you can see, she is not interested in moving. So I just vacuumed my way around her and did the best I could. This house has so much open floor space, it's crazy. I always get winded and tired when I am vacuuming and mopping, especially now as I'm recovering from the ick. I was so exhausted after doing all of this, but it was really desperately needing it. Luckily, the floors we chose hide pretty much everything, but I hadn't I hadn't mopped since we had first moved in. I had mopped when we first moved in, got them nice and clean. I have done spot cleaning and spot mopping, but I hadn't done like full-blown mopping of the entire downstairs since we moved in. And there was so much to do that, in fact, my vacuum died. I then had to go get the dustpan or the dust mop and use that. I had to refill the water in the mop. Like, it's just such a chore that I don't do it as often as maybe I should. I don't know, but do you guys have a lot of floor like this to keep clean? What do you do? How do you keep your stamina up? How do you stay motivated to get all of the floors clean? Because I gotta tell you, this was my least favorite thing that I did today. Okay, the next big item on my list for today was to give Charlie a bath. She didn't necessarily stink and she wasn't like obviously dirty, but I hadn't given her a bath in probably like 6 weeks or so. She's so incredibly easy to bathe that I try to do it at least once a month. Her hair is really short, so she doesn't like really hold on to dirt, and she right now it only goes outside to do her business and comes right back in because the ground is covered in snow and she's freezing. But I do try to do it once a month just to keep her nice and clean and keep her coat really soft. So luckily she's so itty bitty, she fits so easily into the sink, especially now. She doesn't mind the bath, by the way. The next thing on today's list was to make some banana bread. I buy a lot of bananas every single grocery order, and it's primarily because my kids are obsessed with banana bread. So what I try to do is just always have more in the pantry than they're going to eat, so that I always have bananas to make banana bread. So this is usually like a once a week ordeal. So I am making banana bread. I'm just getting out my mixer. It had, I don't know, some dirt or something in it from being down on the floor. So I'm just getting it prepped to use. And I use a banana bread recipe that I found on Pinterest. There are so many. The one I'm using today has sour cream. I don't always use that one if I don't have sour cream, but I did today. So that's the recipe I used. And then I ended up doing chocolate chips in one of them. I prefer without chocolate chips, and my kiddos like it with. So I did it both ways. Everybody was happy, and yeah, that's what I'm doing now. The final thing on my Sunday checklist, and really for every Sunday, is just to vacuum out my van. It gets so messy every single week from us just constantly driving places. And it hasn't been as bad now that we don't have the big long drive to work, but it is still messy. I have 5 kids, you can only imagine, and it was pretty dark. I could not open the garage door. It was so cold. So it was a little bit dark in there. We only have a little bit of footage. I'm so sorry, but that is it for this video, you guys. We enjoyed some banana bread. We decided to just take it easy for the rest of the day, and it was time to just relax and enjoy the little bit of weekend that we had left. So I want you to do the same. Go kick up your feet if they aren't already, and I hope that you guys have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.